Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is August 29th, 2023. So August 29th, Tuesday, 2023. It is the last Tuesday in August. There's only like 2 days left in August, and then we're going to be in September. So I'm excited to see what September brings for us as the collective, right? So, uh, oh, okay, yeah. I was just gonna start pulling cards, but um, there's a dream that I'm gonna talk about, I guess. So before I do that, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, it gives you clarity, great. If it doesn't, then don't force it to be your story, right? Don't try to make something yours that isn't. Okay, so this is the dream that I had like 2 nights ago. 2 nights ago. This was around one of the same dreams I had with the rings, like the group of people with the rings. So it was like that dream. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. It's a weird timeline thing. I can't exactly explain it. It's like I can't explain things that I can see. Okay, it's like that. But whatever. So in the dream, because I had mentioned that I mentioned this dream briefly in one of my previous videos a couple days ago, how it was about a couple who wanted to give me a house in the dream. So in the dream, there was a couple that wanted to give me a house, right? And at first glance, at first I was like, oh wow, okay, yeah, thank you, that's really nice of you. Like I appreciate it. The masculine though of the couple, he was being very nice to me. Like it was like it was kind of like that nice, like you're being nice to me out of nowhere, right? But in the dream, it's kind of like I was very naive to it. Like I didn't realize like there was a reason why they were being so nice, especially the masculine. It was like the masculine was like trying to suck up to me. Okay, that's how it felt like. But in the dream, I was very naive. Like I didn't realize like why are you sucking up to me? Okay. But so anyways, in the dream, the reason why he was sucking up to me, it was like he was trying to convince me to take the house, right? He was trying to convince me that the house was a good idea, that it was a gift, that they really want to give me the house, and blah blah blah. And at first glance, also there one of the reasons why he was like trying to suck up to me, it was to convince me to take the house, yes, but it was so like I wouldn't look at the house closely, like I wouldn't take a second look at the house, because at first glance, the house okay, that's good. At first glance, the house, it looked it was beautiful. There was like so many things that I liked about the house, right? There was like a courtyard, and it just seemed like there was a lot of positives. It seemed like there's a lot of positives to the house, right? But the masculine in the couple, it was a feminine and a masculine couple, right? He was like giving me a tour of the house, and also too, the house was already in my name, because I remember there were some documents with my name on it. Like they were thick documents, but they were folded up. You know how like when you fold thick documents up and then you open them, it looks exactly like that. And my entire name was on the top of the documents, and the documents, they were like pinned up on the wall, all right, of the house. They were like pinned up on the wall. So it's like the house was already mine, or like it was already under my name, and it's like they wanted to give me the house. But here's the thing, there's a really big in between, all right? There's a key factor as to why they were even giving me the house, right? So here's the thing, so the house was already in my name, blah blah blah, right? They were giving me the house. Wow, this is amazing, what a nice gift, what a nice gesture. Let me give you a tour of the house that we're going to give you, right? So upon further inspection of the house, I noticed that the kitchen didn't have a wall. And also there was like, it was winter also too, because I remember it was like I was in the kitchen and it was like winter, and they had like a curtain up because they didn't have a kitchen wall, so they had a curtain up, and there was like a really big cauldron in the middle of the kitchen. And I remember thinking, because like I remember I'm thinking like, how are you gonna cook in this kitchen when the wind is blowing and this curtain is hitting you in the face, right? And it was like a cauldron. It was like moving, like a big spoon. And I remember moving the spoon. I was like, how can I cook in this kitchen if everything is like in my way? Because the wind was blowing really heavy and the curtain was hitting me in my face. And I'm like, there's no way this is possible, right? And also, they only had that house for 4 months. In the dream, they only had that house for 4 months, and within that 4 months, they destroyed that house. It's like it looks run down. They didn't take care of it. They didn't know how to take care of it properly. So that was what was wrong with the kitchen. I also noticed a bag of brown sugar. It was a really big bag of brown sugar, but they kind of just like left it out in the kitchen, so a bunch of ants were crawling around it. And I remember thinking, I'm like, this is not the way to store brown sugar. So I picked up the brown sugar and I put it inside of the fridge, right? At least to keep it cold. So it was a whatever. Anyways, doesn't matter. But I also noticed in the kitchen, in the sink, there was tofu, and I remember thinking that's so unsanitary. And tofu is it represents like new beginnings, cleanliness, purity. Because a lot of people, like for example, like in Korea, when people go to jail and they come out of jail, they're given tofu to eat, and you're supposed to eat the whole tofu because tofu is supposed to represent like a new beginning, like you're starting over a new leaf, right? It's like once you eat the tofu, it's like you're starting fresh, right? But the tofu was in the sink. And I remember thinking, I'm like, that's so unsanitary. Like, that's dirty. Like, why would you do that? And it's like, the tofu represented them not knowing how to handle this, like blessings. Like, they didn't know how to handle blessings. They didn't know how to be pure. They didn't know how to be clean. Not, like, I don't mean, like, physically. Maybe that, too. But they didn't know how to be, like, spiritually clean, all right? Also, with the brown sugar, it's like they don't know how to like handle blessings, like the gifts of life. They just took it for granted, right? Like it was a big bag of brown sugar, and I remember a bunch of ants were like eating it and all over it. And I remember thinking, I'm like, what a waste! They're wasting all this brown sugar. So all of this happened in the dream, within 4 months. So it's like for a lot of you, if it was a house, within 4 months of having that house, they destroyed it. They didn't know how to handle it. They didn't know how to maintain it. They didn't know how to upkeep it. They didn't know how to like keep it going. It's like they didn't know what they were doing. All right. Now, on top of that, because the house was already in your name, what they're trying to do is, oh, well, here, this house is, we want to give you, they want to gift you the house and pretend that they're giving it to you, but it's like they want to give you something that's already there, yours. The house was already, because I remember the house was already under my name, but they wanted to make it seem like they were gifting me the house. They were giving me a gift, and like everything that was wrong with the house, they were kind of making it seem like, oh no, it's okay, you could just a little TLC and it's okay. But it's like, not only did they steal your gift, they ruined it, they took it for granted, they didn't know how to manage it, and now they want to give it back to you. And one of the reasons why they want to give it back to you is because, well, since it's already under their name, we'll just pretend like we're giving it to them as a gift, right? Hoping that they wouldn't know that it was already theirs in the first place, but we just stole it and we just like misused it, and we didn't know how to maintain it. We didn't know how to handle it, right? It's like if this somebody gifted you a pair of shoes, and then somebody stole your pair of shoes. They walked in it, they scuffed it up, they put holes in it, and they want to gift you, here, I got you this gift for you. But it was yours in the first place. It was stolen from you. It was misused, abused. It was handled improperly. They didn't know how to take care of the house. They didn't know how to. They abused it. All right. They took it for granted, and now they want to give it back to you, but in a really shabby condition. It's poor conditions, but hoping that you will overlook it because it's a gift. So you should be grateful, right? It's really twisted, but that's exactly what it is. We're giving you this gift, but because it's a gift, we're hoping that you will overlook the condition that it's in. But wasn't this already mine in the first place? You're the one that ruined it. And also the 4 months. They ruined it in 4 months, okay? They had this house for 4 months, and within 4 months, it's like it went from a beautiful home to like a disaster. And now they want to give it to you because it's like they don't want to handle the upkeep. They don't want to maintain the finances. They don't want to do the tender loving care. Like if you take care of your house will take care of you, right? It's very common. If you take care of your house will take care of you. So they didn't take care of the house, and now they don't know what to do with it. They just don't know what to do with it. So now they want to like they want to give it back to you, but they want to make it seem like it's a gift from them to you, and because it's a gift, you should be grateful that you're even getting anything. And it's just like, well, no. So be careful of that. And it was already under your name, so it's like they're trying to hide the fact that this was something that was yours already. They don't want you to know that this was something yours already that they're trying to give you. So that way, when you do accept it, like that's what they're thinking. They are thinking that if you accept this gift, you will also have to manage the upkeep. You will also have to pay for the repairs. You will also have to handle all the contracts, all the legalities, right? That's what they're hoping. They took something from you, they destroyed it. They want to give it to you as a gift, hoping that you will accept it because it's a gift, right? You should be grateful that you're getting a gift. But it's a huge liability. Financially, it's gonna like drown you. And it's like, well, you wanted that so badly, right? I'm not taking it. No. Also, if you accept this gift, it'll prove that it's like they're trying to use you as a scapegoat because, again, this house is under your name. So it's like if you accept this gift, it gives them, like, they're out in the clear from having to be financially responsible for it. Because it's like, well, we don't have to pay for anything because this is the collective's house. Look, their name is under it. They're living in it. Right? We don't have anything to do with it. Why do we have to pay for it? So that's what they're hoping, that you accept this gift because it'll get them out in the clear financially. So that's that. Whew, this is why I needed to make a second video for that dream, because if I talk about all the dreams I have in one night in one video, I'll be like 3 hours in. And I'm already trying to like make my videos short. So I'm gonna use this deck now. I really appreciate like all the new subscribers that I've gotten lately in the past couple of weeks. So I think that's really awesome of the support that I'm getting, and I really appreciate that. And if you are part of the collective, I hope you're able to find your way. And if you're finding guidance from my videos, great. I welcome you. You know, I love teaching and I love guiding, and I love helping people get rid of the red flags. And you know, you may still have a couple there, you know, but you're mostly beige flags now, right? Like, I love that. So that's great. I welcome you. But if you're karmics and you're watching, that's great too, because the more negative energy you give me, the better, right? Because I live for alchemizing that shit. I love it, right? So thank you for that. So yeah, everybody that's watching my channel, thank you. I appreciate the support. And if you're karmic and you're watching my channel, you're still supporting me, right? Because you're watching it. And also, if you're karmics and you're watching my channel, you gotta understand that at some point I'm gonna be tapping into you. So if I'm pulling up your readings and you're afraid of that, your secrets are coming out, you're the one you're giving me your secrets by watching me. Okay? So thank you for that. As for the collective, I hope you continue your journey, and don't be questioning yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Okay, that's so funny because I just said don't doubt yourself. I am developing the skill to direct my thoughts. I can give my attention to the positive aspects, and I literally was just talking about how if you were giving me your negative energy, if you're karmic and you're watching my channel, I'm just gonna use that. Like, I'm just gonna use that negativity. I can give my attention to the positive aspects. Like, okay, all right. So I am developing the skill to direct my thoughts. I can give my attention to positive aspects. Quick side note about the dream. this couple, it's a couple. It was a karmic feminine and a karmic masculine, and the karmic masculine is like, it was like sucking up to me, right? He was like trying to be nice to me, and I could see and I could feel the feminine in the background hovering. It's like she was trying to peek over corners, like trying to see if like it was working or something like that. She's also trying to escape accountability, but she's also trying to peek to see like if her plan is working. But anyways, they're hoping that because of you're so positive and you're so sweet, they're hoping that you will accept this, and they're also trying to distract you from the reality of the situation, the severity of the situation, because this is a very big deal. What they're trying to do, it's borderline illegal, right? Trying to, they already stole something from you. They destroyed it, and now they want to give it to you as a gift. And a lot of that has to do because they are financially responsible. I'm having trouble talking. Wow. A lot of you, they feel like you're more financially capable of dealing with this house than they are. It's like they're starting to realize, wow, what did we get ourselves into? Like we got this house and we don't even know, we don't have the money for it, right? It's like getting this house, accepting this house, it just, it's proving to them like they are living above their own means, and it's just like they have no idea what to do. I can give my attention to the positive aspects. Things are coming into your experience in response to your vibration. Your vibration is offered because of the thoughts you are thinking, and you can tell by the way you feel what kind of thoughts you are thinking. Yeah. Find good feeling thoughts, and good feeling manifestations must follow. Make a decision to look for the best feeling aspects of whatever you must give your attention to, and otherwise, look only for good feeling things to give your attention to, and your life will become one of increasingly good feeling aspects. I feel like you're just always a positive person. Like, no matter what, you're just always seeing the good in things. And this couple, they see your positive outlook in life as like naive, like you're naive. It's like the collective isn't going to realize what we're doing. They just think that you're naive. That's it. They just think that it's like you're so positive and you're so outgoing and you're so happy. It's like they think they can fool you. They think you're dumb. It's just you just see the beauty in life. You're just a positive person. Like, what do you have to be so miserable about? But they don't see it that way. They see that like, oh, the collective is happy. They must be dumb. I am developing the skill to direct my thoughts. The most valuable skill or talent that you could ever develop is that of directing your thoughts toward what you want. So if you're positive, positive things will come to you, right? But it's not, oh, I'm gonna be happy today, right? Like it's like a way of life. It's like second nature, all right? It's like breathing, right? So you can't just be like, oh, I was happy today. I want to be happy today. How come this and this? Because it's more than that. I can't even. It's just it's. Anyways, this is just how you operate, all right? You just understand that it's just better to be in this positive energy. Like, it doesn't, just because you're choosing to be positive and happy, it doesn't make you naive. It doesn't mean that you're dumb. It doesn't mean that you're unaware of, darkness and sadness and pain and betrayal. It doesn't mean that, right? If anything, all of those things are just making you even want to be more positive because of all the things that you've been through. Why would you want to be another, I don't know, another negative Nancy out in the world, right? Why? So they think that because you're not a negative Nancy, you must be dumb. Anyways, the most valuable skill or talent that you could ever develop is that of directing your thoughts toward what you want. To be adept at quickly evaluating all situations and then quickly coming to the conclusion of what you most want, and then giving your undivided attention to that. There is a tremendous skill in deliberately directing your own thoughts that will yield results that cannot be compared with results that mere action can provide. Yeah, you cannot just, like, being this way, it's more than just saying, oh, I'm going to do this. Like, it's being a positive person day in and day out. It's work. It's not easy, right? It takes a lot of work. It can be very exhausting, right? You're choosing to be happy. You're choosing to be positive. You're choosing to be a light, right? Because of course it's easy to be miserable. It's easy to be sad. It's easy to complain. It's easy to be unhappy. Of course it is, right? It's easy. But what takes real work is being positive and choosing to be, wanting to be a better person, wanting to guide, wanting to help, wanting to bring in positivity, wanting to be positivity, wanting to pour light into other people. It takes work, all right? A lot of work. So for those of you that are doing this work, you're getting blessed. You're getting what you're putting out, which is positivity, abundance, blessings, miracles. There's this couple that's hiding in the background. They're gonna use this. The way they see it is that because you're such in a peaceful, happy, positive state right now, oh, they're gonna use this. Okay, thank you. So you collective are very positive, happy, experiencing abundance, experiencing blessings, la 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 la, right? This couple, they're going to come to you with this gift of a house. For some of you, it may not even be a house, whatever. But it was a house in my dream, right? They're going to come to you with this house. And it's going to make it seem like they're going to try to blend it in because you're already getting blessings. You're already getting miracles. They're going to make it seem like this is another blessing from the divine, right? You must be so lucky if you're getting a house as a gift. But here's the thing. Nobody really gifts house, right? I'm not saying it's impossible, but you got to really think about why this couple who is not only sucking up to you, one of them is sucking up to you, and one of them is like, they're being really shady, hiding behind the corners. You got to really think about it. Why out of all of a sudden do they want to give me a house, right? What's wrong with the house? Is the house under your name? Is the house under my name? Has the house been inspected? What's wrong with the house? How's the foundation? Where is it located? Right? They're hoping that because it's a gift, you would overlook all of that stuff because you're already in this energy of you're being gifted, you're being blessed, miracles are happening for you, everything is so positive, everything is so peaceful. They're hoping that they could blend this thing inside and like, oh, here's another gift from the divine. Of course you wouldn't turn down the divine's gift, right? It's a blessing. You are so lucky, collective. You are so lucky. You're even getting a house from us. Wow, you must be the luckiest collective in the world. But that's the trick, right? That's the trick. Because they're trying to pass it off as a gift, right? Like, you must be so lucky. Here's this gift. But it's not a gift. It's a ruined, it's theft in disguise, okay? So they're just trying to use the energy that you're in to sneak in something that are like, it's like, because this is about finances. So you could also be in a really good place financially. So if they give you this thing, you would be financially responsible for it, and it would get them out in the clear. Because whatever this is, it's like, wow, we really effed ourselves by stealing this thing when it was meant for the collective. And that's another reason why it didn't work out for them. That's another reason why, like, within 4 months, there's no reason why within 4 months, the house that you just got, the house that you just bought, the house that you acquired or inherited, right? There's no reason why in 4 months, you're already, like, financially in despair. Like, there's no reason why you're in debt. There's no reason why you're broke. There's no reason why you're about to get evicted. You're about to get kicked out. Your lights are off. Like, the house is in shambles. Like, there's no reason why within 4 months. And the reason why is because that house was never meant to be theirs, right? They can't handle the upkeep of the house. And now look, it's like, we couldn't handle the house. We can't afford the house anymore. Let's give it back to the collective, right? But because they're already in this peaceful, abundant, blessing energy, we'll just tell them that it's a gift from us to them, right? And it's not until you accept the house that you look at the paperwork. Your name was on it all along. It was yours. They just ruined it. I didn't listen to my intuition. So this is two things. You're being warned to listen to your intuition, especially about this particular situation, because there's a trick that's coming up to distract you from. It's like somebody is going to use the divine blessing miracle energy that you're in to give you a gift, but this gift is actually a financial trap. And also the reason why there's the second thing is I didn't listen to my intuition is that these people, but she already has money. But she already has money. That's what the feminine is saying. The feminine is saying she already has money. So the feminine in this couple, she's not approaching you because this was her plan. And she knows that if she approaches you, you're going to see right through her. So she's sending her masculine to you to like sweeten you up. That's a side note. But I didn't listen to my intuition. Yeah, the feminine or the masculine, both of them, they weren't listening to their intuition when they decided to take this gift from you, this house. Like that is the funniest shit to me. 4 months, you got a house, and then within 4 months, it's like, we got to give it back. We can't. We got to give it back. It's like, Return the Slab from Courage the Cowardly Dog. When Eustace stole this lab, and when he stole this lab, things kept happening back to back to back. Like every kind of curse just kept coming out. Like he was getting tortured. He was getting like haunted. And because he took something that he shouldn't have taken, it wasn't for him. This is exactly what's going on. These people took something that wasn't for them, and they are financially in despair, and financial ruin, because they didn't listen to their intuition. Also, either the feminine, it was her idea to take the house because she thought you wouldn't be able to manage or handle the house. That wasn't her call to make. She was just acting out of her own ego and out of her own pride, because it's like, well, why does the collective get this house? Why does the collective get this gift? Well, I want it. Well, they can't. They're not going to be able to handle it, or they don't deserve it, or they don't have a family, or they don't have this. Well, I should get the house. And God's like, that's not for you, though. She's like, well, I'm taking it anyways. God's like, all right, you got 4 months, and then you got to go. But you're not going to give it back to the collective, right? You got 4 months to get out that house. And when you get out that house, you're going to have to clean up the mess that you made inside of that house. Because you're not going to give it back to the collective. In that state, absolutely not. Nope. Attacking your third eye chakra. Yeah, they're hoping that you're not going to see through this. They didn't listen to their intuition, and now they're trying to attack your intuition, hoping that you won't see what it is that they're trying to do. They're trying to sneak in a false gift to financially trap you. And a lot of the reason why they're doing that is because she already has money. They think that you're more financially stable to handle the financial upkeep. But it's funny because they think that you're able to financially handle the upkeep of the ruined house, but they didn't think that you were able to handle the house when it was in all of its glory, right? See how funny that is? I think that's funny. So attacking your third eye chakra, when it is unbalanced, you're delusional, fearful, brain fog, psychic disorders, anxiety, tension. These people are really stressed out because they did not listen to their intuition. They're really stressed out, financially stressed out, and they have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea what they're going to do. When your third eye is balanced, you have clarity, intuition, self-realization, awareness, transcend, and remember your dreams. So, yeah, these people are trying to attack you in every which way, just so that way you don't get this message that this is a trick. They're hoping that you're so caught up in your divine blessing energy. You're so focused on that. Also, they're hoping that because your life is at such a peaceful environment right now, that you just let your guard down and you just kind of like accept everything as a blessing from like the divine. Right? Because you could be getting a lot of gifts right now. So it's like they're trying to sneak this in, hoping that, well, they're not going to notice that if this gift is a bad gift, right? They're being gifted right now. So what's another gift in the pile? Right? But turns out that gift is not a good gift. Okie dokie. Proverbs 25:28. Whoever has no rule over his own spirit is like a city broken down without walls. Yeah, they basically ruined themselves and sold themselves for a house that did not belong to them. Their ego and their pride and their greed got the best of them, and now they don't. It's like they sold their happiness, their peace, because these people are not happy. They're not at peace. They have to like figure things out financially. They're just like in despair. They're like they have to do shady things. Like they're not free. You are free. They're not free. They're not free. Because they stole this from you, they basically trapped themselves. They don't own themselves. They own themselves to their debts, to their greed, to their ego, to their pride, to the image that they're trying to portray to society. Because of all of that, this is what's going on now. This is what's happening to them. They were never free. If they stole a gift to feed society, themselves, ex-girlfriend or ex-wife, self-care, yeah. I feel like whoever this person is, they are desperately in search of or in desperately in need of self-care. It's like they're just this is the kind of person who they just need like a day to themselves. Like they just need a spa day. They just need to be on the beach. They just need but they can't because they're so stressed out financially. They're so stressed out. They're so unhappy. They're so miserable. There's so much on their plate. Like they have no idea what to do. And it's like this is the only thing that they want right now. They just want to focus on their self-care and they cannot. So if this is an ex-girlfriend in that couple, they probably broke up. Ex-girlfriend or ex-wife. So either they broke up or they got a divorced. So the feminine is trying to convince the masculine to give you this gift that they both stole together from you. And now she's trying to convince him to, get you to take it. That's his role. He's only here to convince you, to sweeten you up, to butter you up, to, well, hey, how long has it been? Well, listen, we're moving, so, we're not going to use this anymore. Why don't you take it? Yeah, absolutely. It's a gift. No, not a problem. You don't have to give us anything. It's a gift. Right? And a lot of that has to do, it's like she's desperate to get you to accept this gift because she cannot relax. There's no self-care right now for her. They no longer know their purpose. Okay, well. I mean, you stole this gift to please your ego, to please your pride, your greed to society. Also, you stole this gift to try and prove a point. Like the collective couldn't handle the house in all of its glory. Now look, 4 months later, you can't handle the house. Right? You can't handle the house. So when I look in the mirror, I cry. I don't know what I see. All these cards keep trying to come out over here because they keep trying to attack your third eye. They're really trying to make it seem like this is you. Right? Also, another thing that they're trying to do is that if you do accept the house, it's like, there will be like, yeah, see, I told you they couldn't handle that. I told you they couldn't handle that responsibility. I told you they couldn't handle that house. I told you they couldn't handle that job. Right? This is all of them. You can see exactly who this feminine is, exactly what this feminine is doing. You know exactly that when this masculine comes towards you, yeah, you're just trying to butter me up. Like, you just want me to accept this gift because your feminine told you it was okay to take, and now look, the both of you are losing your minds, right? That's because what? You guys didn't listen to your intuition. You were told not to take this. This is what happened. You took something that you should have never taken, and now your life is destroyed. Now you want to give it to me? Also, here's another thing too. They're hoping that by giving you back this house, it'll set things in motion for you. You're not the one that deals out justice. You're not the one that's going to balance things out for them. So even if they give you this house, right? And you accept this house, they think that it's going to make things better for them. No, they already did what they did. The cog has already been in motion. You're not the one that's going to set things right for them. It's them. They have to set things right for themselves, right? But they think that you're going to deal out mercy. That's not your job. You didn't listen to God. Now God is watching you go through this, right? I'm not God. I'm not gonna, like, can't help but stalk you. Yeah. They know that you're in a peaceful place. They know that you're happy, you're good. Otherwise, it's like, this is the plan. It's like, how can we give them this house? How can we give them this gift? How can we give them this thing and make it seem like it's a gift? Like, we got to get rid of it. We can't keep this anymore. This is causing them more harm to hold on to this gift. And that's another thing, too. If they cannot get rid of this house, the longer that they hold on to it, the worse it's going to be for them. And they know that. But the thing is, they have no way of getting rid of it. So the longer this possession, the longer this house is in their possession, the worse things are going to get for them. But the thing is, here's the kicker. They can't even get it out of their possession. They can't. This is like a cursed object. They can't give it to anybody else. They have to get it out of their possession, but they can't. Nobody wants it. Nobody's going to take it. They're trying to give it to you. Here, take this cursed object. But if they give you, like, they're stuck with it. The longer that they hold on to it, the worse and worse and worse things it get for them. It's like they're desperate. I think I got a lot out. Oh, what was that? Learn to say no in your dreams. Yeah. So these people are trying to visit you in your dreams, hoping that you would say yes. They just need you to say yes. It's the whispers at night. Yeah, these people cannot sleep. They're being haunted in their dreams. Their house is also haunted, or they're being stalked at night by things. Like, things are hiding around the corners in their house. They're desperate. This was a desperate attempt to reach out to me in my dreams. So if these people are even reaching out to you in your dreams, hey, I have this gift for you, right? Be careful. And I know I talk about gifts a lot in my dreams, but there's a difference because it's the way they would make you feel and the way they come across. Like, the guy was definitely trying to, you can always tell if you're smart and you use your intuition, collective, you know when somebody's trying to suck up to you. You know when somebody is just trying to kiss your ass. Like, you just know. Like, why are you being, settle down, right? Relax, right? It's like that. Like, you're doing a little too much. Why? What do you want? You know? It's like a kid. When a kid is going up to their mom and it's like, Mom, you know, I just love you. What do you want? Well, I just want a lollipop, or I just want to go outside and play. Right? It's like that. This is how the masculine is coming towards you. Trying to butter you up, trying to suck up to you. But then it's like, go ask her. It's like, you know how when you're kids, right? And you're at your friend's house and your friend who lives there is like, go ask my mom if you can spend the night. Right? So your friend would ask your mom if they can spend the night, and meanwhile you're like behind the corners like watching to see what your mom would say. You know, it's literally just like that. The feminine is like, go tell them that this house is for them. Go tell them that this gift is for them. And meanwhile the masculine is trying to butter you up, trying to sweet talk you into accepting this gift, and the feminine is behind the corners like waiting to see what you will say. I think that is the funniest shit. Wow. I'm pretty sure this is the Four of Wands. No, wow. King of Wands in the Tower. Four of Swords. Wow. Yeah, this is you. You're in this healing energy right now. You're in this healing energy. You're tapped in. You're using your intuition. Like, you can see things from a mile away. You remember your dreams. You're peaceful. You're abundant. You're positive. You're healing. You're relaxing too. That's another thing too. You're in the Four of Swords. You're relaxing. You're resting. It cannot. So King of Wands in the Tower. So this masculine could be focused on trying to get you on board or trying to get you to accept this gift. And a lot of that has to do because this King of... Also, here's another thing too. This King of Wands that came to me in my dreams, it was like, he wasn't exactly karmic, but he was like a puppy. It was like, I could just tell he was being manipulated, right? Like, yes, this person probably has done some bad things, but a lot of the times, this person, they're very weak-willed. They don't have a strong spirit. They just kind of like do what the strongest person in the room tells them to do. So for this person, this masculine, it's this karmic feminine. So the karmic feminine is really like the brains behind the operations, and this masculine, I mean, he's like the dumb henchman. Excellent notion, right? He just kind of goes along with it. So if she's like, go do this, he'll be like, all right, I'll do it, right? Hold on. All right, I'm back. Yeah, so he's just kind of like, he's just along for the ride. Or he was along for the ride, because apparently now they're no longer together. So it's like they're trying to tie up loose ends from what they acquired together. So they're also in crisis mode right now with this tower being here. Yeah, also this King of Wands, he's realizing that because he did not, this King of Wands could have had more of intuition available to him than this karmic feminine. And he could have also known that listening, oh, it's still recording, great, okay. That listening to this karmic feminine, it's just like, I don't know why he just kind of went along with it for whatever reason. Probably because it was like his wife, his girlfriend. For all those of you, the roles could be switched. Like this could be Queen of Wands, and then the karmic masculine is the one that's behind the scenes, like the brains, right, of the operation. But for the most part, he definitely had more intuition than the karmic feminine. And even though something told him not to do XYZ, he's realizing, oh shit, I'm in this situation because I did not listen to my XYZ or my intuition. I'm in this XYZ situation because I didn't listen to my intuition. What was that? Page of Swords. That goes with they can't help but stalk you. They're trying to figure out how to put some sort of obstacle in your way. It's like they're going through I'm hearing toughest battles. God's giving them their toughest battles right now. And the reason why I'm laughing is because like there's a meme about that. So the meme is like, God, please stop giving me your toughest battles, right? And it's like a face where it's like the face is like really like they're really going through it. You can tell. And then the second picture is a picture of like Jesus, and Jesus was like, I'm literally just telling you to fold your clothes. Like that's it. That's the only battle. So it's funny. And it's like, stop giving me your toughest battles, please. And it's like, literally just fold your clothes. That's all. You already washed and dried them. Just fold them and put them away. But anyways, so yeah, they just want to get rid of this obstacle in their life that's stressing them out financially and kind of just give it to you under the guise of a gift. And it's like hoping that you won't notice because you're in this relaxed, peaceful energy. You're so positive. That's another thing too. They want to use your positivity against you. Meanwhile, they were over here thinking that you're dumb for being so positive and you've got to be naive, right? It's like they're so positive, they're not going to notice that this gift is a trap. So they're only stalking you to try and figure out how to give you this obstacle that they're dealing with. Page of Cups, yeah. they could be coming towards you as a new as a new like they want to message you, but this fish in this cup, fishes don't fucking talk. Ooh. Fishes don't talk. So whatever they're coming towards you with, whatever message, whatever gift, like it's definitely fishy. It's not like, what? Why are you being so nice to me? Why are you being so chummy with me? Why? Like, why are you sucking up to me? Right? It's like, well, I want to give you this because I really care about you. I really love you. Or because I've seen you that, it's just, I just want to give you this as a gift, right? You're just so lucky I want to give you this. But it's not. It's a page of swords. It's an obstacle. It's a financial obstacle, right? It's a financial obstacle because they shouldn't have done this. So yeah, when they come towards you, it's definitely like it's fishy. Like, why does a fish have to come out of water and talk to me? Fish, this could be a Pisces. Ace of Cups. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So, last card that I pulled was Ace of Cups. So yeah, the Ace of Cups. So I feel like with the Ace of Cups, with self-care, also too, this could be, I mean, this ex-girlfriend or ex-wife, what she wants in her life right now is to be able to just, like, be like a lady of leisure. And she can't right now because she's got all this mess going on around her. She's just troubled with financial things, and like she's like being haunted and she can't sleep at night, and all she wants is just to like have a new beginning in her life. She'd also want love. I know, you're probably thinking, well, she's a karmic. Well, yeah, but even it doesn't, like, everybody wants something, right? For this karmic feminine, she wants love. She wants to be a lady of leisure. She wants to get rid of her problems. She doesn't, also, like, she wants somebody to love her. When I look in the mirror, I cry. I don't know what I see. She wants somebody to love her, to pour into her. But the thing is, like, she can't even pour into herself, right? Like, she wants to be a lady of leisure, but she's out here stealing other people's gifts. And then when those gifts, like, bite her in the butt, like, this is what you get, right? You can't, like, you want to be a lady of leisure, but you're stealing things that don't belong to you. So, Ace of Cups, yeah, she wants her cup to be poured into. She wants people to give her things, too. Like, she just wants to get gifts and be a lady of leisure, and she wants love. She wants admiration. But unfortunately for her, that lifestyle is not for her because she cannot be in this Four of Swords self-care energy. She cannot. I'm trying to like you just can't. Okay, you cannot, because you got to deal with all these things that you're doing, that these messes. Like, you want somebody to love you, but you can't even love yourself. You don't even know who you are. You cry. You look in the mirror. You cry. You don't know what you see. You want somebody to love you, but what is it that they're going to love? Like, you don't even know who you are. So if you don't know who you are, how do you expect somebody to love you? Like, what are they going to love? What are they looking at? You don't even know what you're looking at. What are they looking at? You want to be a lady of leisure. You want admiration. You want love. But, I mean, look at you. Like, take a proper look at yourself. Like, do you know? You don't even know what you're looking at. So how do you expect people to give you gifts and admiration and love and loyalty and all of these things? Like, you're out here stealing, being shady, corruption, and stalking people and stealing things from people. Like, that's why you don't know who you are, because the things that you're doing, it's taking you farther and farther from who you are. That's why the card that says, whoever has no rule over his own spirit is like a city broken down without walls. This person doesn't know who they are because they give into greed, ego, pride, image. You don't know who you are. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Ace of Wands reverse. I feel like this person doesn't even... They don't know what they're doing. Also, that card, what is it? No purpose? Yeah, they no longer know their purpose. They don't know what they're doing in their life. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they want. They don't know their purpose. They don't know what they're doing. They have no spark. They have no light. They have no guidance. They have no, like, they just don't have anything. And they did it to themselves. They took away the only things that they had. They took it away. And I feel like them taking this gift from you just so that they can try and give it back to them, that was like the nail in the coffin. It's like that was like the last straw for the divine. Like, they were already racking up debt by themselves. But when they got you involved in this, that's when it was like a tsunami is like hitting them right now. A karmic tsunami is hitting them. This person, they're crying out more tears than they're receiving in gifts. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah. This person, they just want to hand you this karma. Whatever karma that they're dealing with, whatever financial obstacle that they're dealing with, they want to pass it off to you. But it's like, you're going to be like, why are you being so nice to me all of a sudden? Right? It's because they cannot hold on to this anymore. The longer that they hold on to this, the longer that this thing is in their possession, the worse and worse and worse they're in the Wheel of Fortune, the worse their karma gets for them. Why? Is that Anubis? That's Anubis. Who? Hold on. Oh, I literally just had to look it up. Yeah, this is Anubis at the top right here. Well, I guess it's a top because of the way this card is. It's in reverse. But if it was on the bottom, it would be Anubis would be on the bottom. But it came out in the reverse. That's Anubis. This karmic feminine is being judged, and the fact she's making it even worse for herself by trying to play you in your, like, by trying to give you this gift as a, like, by trying to trick you, by trying to come towards you to get you to take this financial obligation or financial obstacle from her. She's being judged for doing that too. I feel like where Anubis plays in this whole thing is just this part right here. By her trying to come towards you to, like, get you to take this fishy offer, that's where she's being judged. By trying to pass off her karma to you. And, like, this has nothing to do with you. I mean, the gift was originally supposed to be yours, yes. But once they took it in their possession, it was theirs. It was their gift, their responsibility, their deal, their. And it's like, now they're trying to pass off that karma onto you. That's what Anubis is here. He's hold on. So, yeah, that's... yeah. She just wants to pass off her karma to you. And it's like... you're already being judged by something. And... okay, anyways... I think I'm gonna close the reading already because I'm already at like 54 minutes. Oh my gosh. 3 cards came out. Oh, 4. We have the 6 of Swords, the Star, 10 of Cups, 5 of Wands. Yeah. People are fighting. So it could be this karmic feminine and her masculine are fighting. No, no, no. This karmic feminine is fighting with people. People are not fighting with her. She's fighting with other people because nothing is going her way. With the Six of Swords, the Star, and the Ten of Cups, I feel like one of the reasons why she's angry and fighting with other people, it's like, so you moved on to calmer waters, like you're peaceful, you're happy, you're positive, blah blah blah, right? Intuition, your dreams, all that good stuff. You're healing, you're happy. Ten of Cups, right? You could have a family, or you're just like, you either made your family, or you created a family, or you're just like, and like, I don't know, you're just in bliss. You're peaceful because you also have the Four of Swords, right? So you're resting, relaxing. You moved on to calmer waters. Your dreams are coming true. Your dreams are coming true. It's like she's fighting with other people, taking it out on other people because you're happy. Like, you're truly happy with the Ten of Cups here. Whether you have a family or whether you're by yourself, you are truly happy. You have reached the pinnacle of happiness in your life, all right? And it's only going to get higher and higher and higher, right? Because this is who you're truly happy. And she's fighting with people. She's taking it out on other people. Like, she's snapping at other people. She's arguing with other people. It's as if your happiness was offensive to her. It's as if you're offending her by being happy, and it's like she can't take it out on you, so she's taking it out on other people. Okay? And on top of that, she's like, so that's going on, but also on the other side of things, it's like she's trying to, if you're so happy, you won't realize that this gift is not a gift. So she's trying to use your own happiness against you by trying to trap you in a financial obligation or a financial, it's a financial obstacle. So I think I'm going to call it there because, let me get one of these. Child reverse. This person has a lot of childhood trauma. This person's very also immature, very childish. I mean, when I look in the mirror, I cry. I don't know what I see. Yeah, because a lot of the reasons why this person operates, trying to prove an image to society, their friends, the community, operating out of ego, operating out of greed, operating out of selfishness. They don't know who they are. They're operating out of like the worst parts of themselves, and a lot of it could be because they're hurt, right? They've got wounds that they need to heal, but they don't want to. That's another reason why they're being judged, is because by operating this way, they've racked up karmic debt, right? And it's like, well, I don't want to deal with my debt. I want to give it to the collective, right? And it's like, Anubis is like, wait a minute, you cannot do that. So they're being judged. They are being judged. And on top of that, they're stalking you. What is that? Why is this card Great Fortune reverse? Yeah, they're losing money. If they acquired some sort of great fortune by stealing it from you, they lost it. They lost it. I'm gonna get two more, and then I'll close it. And then I really close it. This is just a hurt child in the body of an adult, but that has nothing to do with you, right? The problem is when they make your karma, like when they want to take out when they see other people happy, they want to like punish them because they're not happy, and it's just like that's a you problem. That's not a collective problem, and that's why they're being judged. Like, you're really gonna get mad at the collective because they're happy and you're not? Wealthy man. That could have been the guy, the King of Wands. So whoever this karmic feminine is, because she has childhood traumas and she operates this way, she has a habit of trying to, like, this would be like a gold digger, but she would attach herself to she uses her body and keeps men in King of Wands. Like it's like she uses her body to keep them like only focused on like the body, like intimate sexual things. It's like, focus on my body, don't focus on your brain, like don't get smart. It's like she keeps them like dumb so that way she can use their money. This is a very toxic person. It's like, this is a broken child in the body of an adult. That's all I can say. She uses, it's like, focus on my body. You don't need to get smart. She doesn't need smart men around her. She needs dumb, wealthy men around her. Or dumb men that has potential that she can exploit. Ooh, all right, I'm done. Let me get these two. Mature woman, occupation reverse. Yeah, so this could be somebody that's older than you. She doesn't want to work. She doesn't want to do anything. She wants to be a woman of leisure. She wants to be a woman of leisure. She wants admiration. She wants love. She wants appreciation. She wants attention. Right? And it's just like, what are people loving? What are people looking at? What are people, like, you don't even know who you are. So this is somebody that's older than you. This couple could be older than you too. This mature woman and this wealthy man, they could both be older than you. But this woman, either she doesn't want to work or she doesn't work. Right? Also, this wealthy man also has childhood traumas, which is why it's so easy for this karmic feminine to, like, manipulate him and keep him dumb. Like, he could also have, like, some sort of, like, mom issues where maybe he wasn't loved enough. So it's like, if this feminine shows him some sort of love, then, like, that's enough for him to keep going. That's probably why he did what he was doing, despite the fact that his intuition was telling him, you shouldn't do this, right? But now this King of Wands, he also is in an Ace of Wands reverse. Like, he doesn't care about this, and he doesn't want to, there's no joy in this for him anymore. He doesn't want to do this anymore. Right? So they're both being judged because they're both trying to pass off this, it's the karmic feminine she's the brains behind all this. She's the one that's telling him to come towards you with this fishy offer. All right, I gotta stop the reading here because I can keep going, and I just I'm trying not to keep going, but this is a reading. I hope it helps. I hope it gives you guys some clarity. This is why I only do like one reading a day, because this shit's exhausting. All right.